Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Homer, and this is Genshin Impact, and we are going to Yilong Wharf to talk to Yelan. This quest that we're doing now, tracing vanishing trails, is kind of interesting because it kind of just like happened. You know, I didn't know it was like a thing, and then it just happened, and I was like, okay, I guess we're gonna be doing this, and we have 3 days to do it. I was gonna be doing the Auroron and Aoife world quest stuff this week. But obviously this is like a priority because there's only 3 days left with this stuff as well, so I kind of want to be able to do it. Interesting enough, like just like many other people did, I thought that you would get the outfit with it as well, which is fine. Like, you know, I'm not like upset about not getting the Yelan outfit. It doesn't kill me, so I'm pretty okay with it. But I think at the time it's just like, you know, like it just first glance, it's one of those things. It's like, oh, first glance, oh, you can get the outfit, like, you know what I mean? Like, because like again, we just did like a bunch of events where you get the outfit as well, but that's not what they were giving out, which is fine. It's fine. It's fine. We get our rewards in this game too, and it's fine. I'm playing as Navia, so it's fine. Life is okay. I'm playing as Navia. Everything's okay as long as I have Navia. There's Yelan right over there. Look at this. I love this area, by the way. Whenever we get a chance to go to it, it's always beautiful. Always gorgeous.
Wait, the person drinking tea over there, isn't that Yelan?
Yeah?
Ooh, looks like she's having some kind of tea party with friends. We're just in time.
Wait, that's a Fontanian outfit? There are eyes on this place and not friendly kind either. Wait, so like, we're noticing that there's people watching?
Aren't we gonna go say hi?
What is happening?
Well,
So secret
Officer
meeting?
Adler, after all that work, I think we've got them this time.
Yelan, oh my god.
Might take
It's
a
been a
few
while.
days to wrap up things in the field. In the meantime, I think you've earned yourself a break.
Much appreciated, Miss Yelan. This case really took it out of me. 13 strongholds. One thieving weasel after another. We rounded up so many people, you almost start to hope a few were innocent, just to balance it out.
So they're like arresting people?
I'm just glad we finally took down these crooks. Anyway, I'm gonna drop in on that old classmate of mine in Chaoying Village and reminisce about old times.
Okay.
Don't forget to take some tea and dim sum back to your friends at the Maison Gardiennage.
Are they doing like code here? Oh, there's the eye. Look at this. Do you think it's code? Because I find it hard to believe that Yelan wouldn't
Looks
know
like Yelan's friend left.
that there's people watching her.
Paimon kind of wanted to meet her.
Yeah, Yelan must have noticed them, right? 100%. That's what I'm thinking. That might be
Another
like code.
pleasant surprise. Traveler, Paimon, take a seat.
Thank you.
Excuse me, a pot of your finest Yunlai white tea, if you
Oh.
would. And 2 more place settings.
Thank you.
Now, judging by that expression, I assume you came over to ask about the 2 spies that were just watching us.
Well, like first we wanted to just have some tea, but then we noticed the spies. Well, I did.
What spies? There were spies around here just now?
The 2 that were definitely up to no good. Paimon's like the whole situation's changed for Paimon. Yeah, they're up to no good.
More than that, I'm sure. I bet they already sent someone to tail Officer Edler. Anything to foil our operation.
Ooh, so you're tracking down some criminals? They've got some nerve spying on you like that. Pretty bold if you ask Paimon.
I mean, knowing Yelan, like you have to have some like you know, either stupidity or bravery to be able to, get involved in like countering her.
Well, those tend to be the kinds of cases that cross my desk. If I could leave it to someone else, I would. I could have been on vacation right now.
Oh, that sucks, I guess, because if you're the only one capable for the job, accidentally becoming important at work. Sounds like quite the criminal syndicate. What's their crime?
Mora laundering.
Oh.
To the tune of 10 figures and counting.
Oh.
Laundry? What does that have to do with
Oh.
Laura? And who are these figures? There are 10 of them?
I love you, Paimon.
In layman's terms, a certain merchant in Fontaine possesses a large amount of Mora obtained through illicit means. But it's easy to get caught when you're moving that kind of cash.
Yeah, like it's hard to, I don't know, like it's hard for me to believe that like Paimon didn't hear the word figure for, I don't know. That's interesting, right? That you didn't hear the word figure when it comes to money. I bet if if the word figure was brought before to talk about money, someone's already like found it. You know what I mean? And like it's like has posted out like, you look at this. It's just a funny joke. It's not meant to be taken seriously. You know what I mean?
So you cover your tracks, create a front to avoid detection, and what do you know? Your illegal Mora now looks completely legit. And this merchant's front of choice? Fine art and antique auctioneering.
Oh, which like there's a lot of that in Leeway. A lot of like fine art, well, a lot of antiques at least.
He buys goods from all over Tevat, brings them back to Fontaine, and rebrands them as pieces of fine art, driving up their price in the process.
Is this something that actually happens? Like people like resell goods that were like bought for like 50 cents and stuff like this for a higher price?
Then, when the items go to auction, he buys them up at their inflated price with his own illicit funds. And through this exchange, the proceeds he receives in return are clean.
Crazy. Because I think that's how like you do it. It's the same thing with like I remember like one of the first like money laundering I've seen in a TV show was like Breaking Bad. You know what I mean? Like and stuff like that. It's or like the first reference. Like money laundering is pretty crazy. And like honestly, it's one of those things where I'm just like I know like it's like obviously like the legalities of it and whatnot, but obviously also at the same time I'd just be like too nervous to even try. You know what I mean? I'd be like have so much anxiety around it.
This process allows him to legitimize his illicit wealth. He even launders Mora for other criminals as well. A business which earned him the title the Dark Financier.
Jesus. Considering your involvement, I'm guessing the collectors are from Leeway?
That's to be expected, I suppose. In Chenyu Vale, you can get your hands on exquisite
they're
antiques
gorgeous.
without breaking the bank. Tea sets, porcelain, jade, statues, all easily marketed as pieces of fine art. Liyue goods being used in illicit underground schemes poses a real threat to our trade standing in the long run.
Especially since there's so much trade that goes on here in Liyue.
So, instead of getting to enjoy my long-awaited vacation in Fontaine, it's back to work for me.
Are we gonna be helping?
Okay, Paimon thinks she gets it now. It's like moving Mora from one hand to the other. In other words, just disguising where it originally came from.
I mean, yeah, that's a pretty good way of it's just basically like buying stuff from yourself and like putting money into this, into your own business that way as well.
If you know what this merchant is up to, shouldn't it be pretty easy to catch him?
Believe it or not, I'm all of my patrons. Every one of them. I made them all up. It's a money laundering scheme for me.
You go to the auction, wait for him to appear.
Oh my god.
Then nab him right as he goes to purchase his expensive piece of Liyue art.
Okay, we could try, but I don't know if that's gonna work.
Not a bad plan, Paimon. But there are too many loose ends. If you were the mastermind behind this whole scheme, would you really expose yourself as the face of the operation?
She looks so absolutely fantastic in this lighting, doesn't she? Really suits her.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't want to be seen doing the dirty work. You'd send someone else instead. Like, if Paimon was the bad guy, she'd send the Traveler.
If you want to do some money laundering, Paimon, like I will support you, right? If we need to get the money out of your boot and start money laundering, I will go there for you.
No, wait. Even if Paimon turned bad, the Traveler would never.
Oh no, Yelan!
A group of minions or something.
That's so adorable. She's so adorable. Like legit, like the fact that she's like, if I turn bad, I know you wouldn't. No, Paimon, if you turn bad, I'm turning bad. If you want to start a money laundering business, I'm starting a money laundering business. If you want to start a crime syndicate, I'm in your crime syndicate forever.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Even if you track down the goods, if this dark financier guy isn't the one doing the buying at the auction, you won't catch him.
Yeah, you just said that. You just described it perfectly before.
It's not just a matter of who's at the auction.
Don't ever doubt yourself,
You
Paimon.
also have to source the goods, transport them back to Fontaine, get them to the auction house, none of which are tasks he performs himself. He has a whole crew to hide behind. Tracking down the goods is already complicated enough. They change hands so many times, the trail is almost impossible to follow.
Constant
So the
exchanges.
most logical course of action is to play the long game. You start small. You find someone you can follow behind all the smoke screens, who'll lead you straight back to the dark financier himself.
Which means you wanted them to overhear a conversation to make them think you've let your guard down?
Wait, so you were just pretending? And to think, Paimon thought all that stuff about wrapping up the case and taking a break was actually true.
Yelan's very good at her job.
Right you are, Traveler.
And
Working
Paimon.
with the Millilith and Officer Edler, we managed to launch attacks on all of the Dark Financier's strongholds, which allowed us to nab most of his crew.
But there's still some lingering
Those
people.
spies just now were his most important agents. The two people he trusts to have direct contact with him.
Okay, and she knows this already as well, which means like, there's at least that.
The first is Corday, a senior member of the Fontaine Antique Association, in charge of auctioning off the goods. And the other is Dodamani, a ship owner from Sumeru.
This is
and
fun, isn't it?
longtime cargo transporter.
Like we're learning about this little money laundering syndicate.
They're under pressure to salvage the situation, so we let them slip through the cracks on purpose.
Smart,
The
honestly.
goal is to make them think that, by some stroke of luck, they're in the clear and have room to act.
No, that is smart. That is smart. People act they're like well, I feel like when people are too frantic, then they make mistakes as well. But like, I feel like when you make people feel very comfortable as well, also they like, tend to like slip up, because they feel so comfortable.
They think keeping tabs on Officer Edler will allow them to operate under her radar and get whatever remains of their goods out of Liyue. But little do they know, while their attention's fixed on her, I'll be secretly gathering the intel that's gonna bring them crashing down.
Very cool.
So, interested in coming
Oh
along
my
for the
god.
ride?
Yeah, I am. I'm definitely interested in like a crime story for sure,
I'm curious how you take to this line of work.
This
Could
looks so
be
cool.
some potential there.
Taking down a criminal syndicate, I'm in. Getting to work with Yelan, I'm in. Yeah. Honestly, like, I don't like, obviously, like, if they're hurting other people, I'm all for it, but like, everyone needs a hobby, even a criminal syndicate. So I'll just, the reason I want to work with you is because I want to work with Yelan. I know, by the way, that they're ruining the trade for normal people here in Liyue, by the way. I'm making a joke.
Yeah, we kind of stumbled into this whole thing, but now we're a part of it too.
Because the thing is, like, trade is a massive thing for, like, even, like, the most, like, not well-off person in Liyue. Like, damaging trade will legitimately damage, like, a lot of lives. It will damage a lot of people's, like, livelihood. It will impact, like, hundreds of people's ability to even make money for their families.
Let's do it! For Yelan, for the people of Chenyavale, and for, the Liyue business world!
Yeah, the Liyue business world. Paimon's famous pose. The Jinso
I
pose.
admire your selflessness, Traveler and Paimon. Let me be the one to look out for your self-interests then. Namely, your payment. How about we do this the Fontainian way?
Oh, wow.
You'll get exactly what a top agent receives for a dangerous field mission.
Yeah?
Getting started is always the hardest part, but luckily, I have
So
a
the hard
lead.
part is already done?
The Dark Financier's crew is even more on guard than usual, so our best bet is to do some counter-surveillance to get on the right track. And I think I know just the place to start. Let's head northeast and see if I'm right.
Fair enough. So... Oh, cool. Some really cool UI as well. That's so cool. Okay, so we have to start with this one here. Very, very, very fun. I like that a lot. So we have to head northeast as well. So there's gonna be. I love when they do special UI for these like events and these quests as well. It's honestly like one of my favorite things that Genshin does. I've talked about it so many times. How like doing the quests is the best. You know, talking to the characters, meeting new characters, doing a story. All this stuff is really, really cool, right? But like there's something to be said for like the UI and the artwork that they use for the UI. It's something that I've always been very jealous of. You can go back to any reaction I've done in Genshin. I'm always like, man, I wish I got to see this in real time. But here we are doing this quest here as well. I'm actually very excited. I'm very excited to see what Yelan has to offer us here. Yeah, I'm using Kenichi's weapon, by the way, but it's like it's the best weapon I got for Navia right now. My weapon ain't much, but it's all I got. It's a King of the Hill reference for you guys. Beautiful stuff, isn't it? It's really pretty.
All right, let's start our investigation here.
You follow Yelan through an uninhabited region in the northeast of Shenyu Vale. With Yelan's help, you find a covert location from which to scout the beach. But you don't see any members of the Dark Financier's crew, nor anything else suspicious about the area. Paimon poking her head up with the tree. Iconic.
So, we can all agree this is just a normal stretch of wilderness, right? Paimon doesn't see any bad guys to nab around here.
It's not time for nabbing bad guys yet, at least not yet.
Well, it didn't take long for you to understand our role here, Traveler. Thinking like a top agent already.
I learned from Paimon.
Impressive. Like I said, we need to start small. If we want to track down the man himself, our best bet is to start with his goods. So right now, finding his stock is our #1 priority.
Right, okay.
And to do that, locating his hidden stronghold is imperative. Which brings us to why we're here. Pretty good vantage point from up here, don't you think?
It's so stunning.
Guess so. Paimon can see the port of Yilong Wharf, the boats in the distance, and some kind of tower. What's that for?
It's a lighthouse. The Millilith use it to monitor the situation at sea. In addition, the flashing of the light can also serve as a means of communication.
That's super cool. They probably mentioned this before, but it's probably been so long, you know, with Genshin. But like, that's a really cool thing that I didn't even realize. I think I understand what makes this place important. Okay, so this place is important. Is that because they like are able to like give us like a notification of who's coming in and who's not, or are we able to realize when someone's coming in?
Oh, let's hear it.
Spying on the Millilith helps their operations. It's the perfect spot for counter surveillance. It helps them avoid dangerous routes from transporting their goods. Yeah, I mean that's just so I'm it's probably one of these, but we'll go with this because it's honestly like very probably this because that's what lighthouses do, right?
Not too far off at all, Traveler. The Millilith maintain an impeccable level of security in Shenyu Vale through consistent patrolling. This location offers a perfect vantage point to observe their lighthouse signals and deduce their patterns of behavior, which is a huge help if you need to move goods under the radar.
So you know that you're able to like study it.
So we should be able to find traces of the Dark Financier's scouts in this area.
Oh, okay. Paimon doesn't quite follow, but she'll take your word
It's
for
okay.
it.
Well, it's okay, Paimon. I think Paimon just feels self-conscious. Like Paimon, you're perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Okay.
It's simple. Just take this forensic imaging device
Imaging
and investigate
device?
the surrounding area. As long as we're meticulous, I'm positive we'll find
We're doing
something.
forensics? What? Okay. Special photography device used in investigations. One can move and zoom in and out while taking photos and investigate the scene from multiple positions and angles to find hidden clues. This is super interesting, right? So I guess we have to like, wait, equip the item and talk to Yelan. I was gonna go right over to the place they showed in the picture, but...
Well, all set?
I'm set as second B.
Remember, an eye for detail is key. Clues are often hidden in plain sight.
Let's go. When using the forensic imaging device, you can move around while while talking. Ah, me. That's what I do. Pictures in order to adjust your angle of view. At the same time, the device also has a zoom feature, allowing you to stand in high vantage points and take pictures of targets that are far away. Thanks to specialized array of lenses. Have we done something like this before? Again, I'm always like, so like I played so much Genshin at this point that I'm just like, maybe we have. Can capture traces of things that are invisible to naked eye. Zoom in your center of your view on suspicious objects, then wait for a brief moment and the device automatically captures a snapshot of or use of evidence. I've learned like when it comes to like, this is really cool by the way, but I've learned like when it comes to Genshin, you know, sometimes I like will just forget stuff. And that's fine. You know what I mean? People like are not perfect, you know, and I notice something. I'll be like, you know, I'll be kind of like a little bit self-conscious. Like, did I forget this? Did I forget that? It has to be this, right? Maybe. This here, yeah. But like, it's like, you know, people forget stuff. It's gonna happen. Okay, what about these broken down boats? What about this food? What about this boat over here? I knew it. I knew it. Maybe we should check all. It probably has to have something to do with this boat, though, right? Oh yeah, it does. Look at that. Yeah, something there. The ship is in a position. Looks like it's been used recently. Detective Paimon. Thank you so much, Detective Paimon. Last thing, Detective Paimon is more than capable of doing all this stuff, by the way. The food shows that people have been here recently. Is the wood hot? So we have 2 pieces of stuff here. Ah, eggs. It was birds. Yelan, it was birds. What? It was birds. It was birds the whole time. I don't think it could have been birds. Yelan, who's the detective here? Paimon. You are correct. That was a test. It has to have something to do with this, right? Unless there's something over here? Or if it's like the lighthouse. No. What could it be? Like, we checked the boat. Oh, no, it's literally this. But I pointed at this. Oh, it's just the right positioning. Firewood is still fresh. Okay, that's what we thought it was going to be. This is cool, right? We get to, like, look at the evidence here, too. I like it. I like it a lot. Very cool mechanic.
Some good finds. Whatever door this key opens could be critical to the investigation. And this carrier pigeon tube contains several coded messages.
It does.
Huh. So there really is evidence around here. It's like these guys aren't even afraid of getting caught.
I wonder if they thought that this evidence wasn't enough.
What if the Millilith noticed them spying and decided to investigate?
These objects suggest the Dark Financier scouts were likely disguised as fishermen. People like that are trained not to crack under pressure. All they'd need to do is come up with a believable excuse, like needing a place to rest. The Millilith can't investigate or apprehend a civilian without probable cause.
Okay, so they're saying that, like, the same kind of, like, laws that should apply, by the way. Police don't always, adhere to this. And I'm willing to bet that, like, some Millilith might not either. But yeah, like, you have to have probable cause, which is how it should be. But as I'm saying, not everyone adheres to this.
Paimon can just see their smug faces getting away with something like that.
The good news is he managed to find evidence here.
Not to mention, the traces on these objects are fresh, which means the scout here is still active and wasn't among those caught by Officer Edler. So we need to stay vigilant. We can't let them know we're still on their tail.
It's all about having that advantage, right? For sure. Yelan takes out an elaborate set of tools and creates an exact replica of the key and coded messages found at the scene. She then restores the scene to its original state, erasing any signs that investigation has taken place. Geez, she's masterful,
I
ain't
had a
she?
hunch this area was being used as a lookout, and I was right. But that still leaves the question of where the goods are hidden.
Music's so good, isn't it?
Any ideas?
I might be onto something. Surveillance operations are time sensitive, so if you needed to send a message, it would need to happen fast.
Spot on again, Traveler. Looks like you don't need anyone to hold your hand when it comes to deductive reasoning.
Just Paimon.
Given a carrier pigeon's speed, the 2 locations should be close enough to deliver messages quickly. That means the base we're looking for should be within a certain radius. Ruling out areas within line of sight of the lighthouse, as well as places with a lot of foot traffic.
I love how we're showing, like, how she can, like, deduce all this stuff.
That just leaves the shallows to the north of Mount Mingyuan.
Detective Paimon.
That certainly sounds plausible. You have the cover of the mountains, and the advantage of hiding right under the authorities' noses. Well, our next destination is decided then. Let's go.
Wow, Detective Paimon. They really should never have fired you from the force. You really are one of the best detectives out there. They shouldn't have fired you for getting angry at the chief. Detective Paimon, it's over. How have I never gotten this before? That's crazy. We might as well go get it now, right? Detective Paimon, this case is over. There's nothing you can do. This case is over, Chief, when I tell you it's over. You're out of line. You know what's out of line, Chief? Justice. The system is out of line. Paimon, I swear to God, if you say one more thing, I'll have your badge. You want my badge? And then Paimon throws the badge on the table. It was a crazy scene. Did you guys play that update? That was a crazy update. It was a really crazy update. Now she's a rogue detective. Only helping those in need. Only doing money laundering on the side. Love this, the stone structures in Chenyu Vale are always beautiful, right? It's such a gorgeous place, it really is. Such a stunning place. Ah. Just letting people know I can do that. Just so you're aware, I'm so worried about like seeing like things on the map and thinking, is that could be a side quest? Now I can just turn on focus mode as well, I suppose. Oh. Ah, Mulani. There we go. Yeah, traversal, man. I love traversal in Genshin. So over here. And oh my god, I don't think we've ever been to this type of area. It's just something so pretty about it as well. And then seeing the waterfall over here too. It's really gorgeous. But I wonder if like this would be kind of like, you know, like I'm never a fan of seeing like, you know, like grass underwater in real life, because usually like it looks very like murky and stuff. It's like really weird sometimes. But maybe that's just because I saw that scene in Two Towers in Lord of the Rings, and it's always like affected me in that way, where I'm like, there's faces in the water.
Nothing out of the ordinary here either.
If you learned anything from the last place, it's the more normal looks, the more it could be hiding.
That's right. No detail is too small to investigate. I believe in you.
Heck yeah. So we have to equip it and then talk to Yelan again?
The evidence could be even more well hidden this time.
Well, I think we're gonna do better this time, because like the first time I was not doing it the right way.
I know you have an eye for detail, so use it to your advantage. You've got this.
Let's go. So there's another boat here. Let's check this out. There's 4 pieces of evidence this time. Nothing on the boat. This broken box has to be it. Look at this crate here. Yeah, 100%. These are pieces from a crate. They look new. Maybe a crate was broken while being moved. Possibly. What about this over here? I knew it. I knew it. Detective Pyman, take a look at this. They say that in detective movies, right? Hey, you're gonna want to take a look at this. Oh. A rock? Okay. The rock's not where it used to be, almost like it's covering something. Hey. Look at this tree. Oh, a light. There's a lamp hanging for the tree branch. I knew it, someone must have broken it here. Have been working here in the dead of night. Oh my god, a rock, a crate, and a light. Yelan, Paimon, you're gonna want to take a look at this. Oh my god, 2 boys. 2 boys. You're gonna want to take a look at this. Are we still in the right area? I'm guessing so. Usually it's just like something that's out of place, right? Like this rock. So I'm guessing they're probably going to keep it within this area somewhat. We had the lamp. Let's take a look around. It is in this small area. So that's actually a good thing to know. Maybe there's something in this tree or something. Maybe there's something over here. Usually they let you, I think they let me know the first time when I couldn't find it for a while, so they probably will let me know after a while. Maybe we have to go on top of the rock? Excuse me. First person Genshin, by the way. What a game. What could, it has to be like this boat, right? It has to be. Oh wait, oh my god, there's footprints right in front of me. What's that? They're like so obvious as well. What the hell? There are numerous footprints around the shadows, the signs of something heavy being dragged into the grass as Kirso moves something here through here. That the most obvious footprints I've ever seen in my life. Very cool. I actually think this is really fun. This is super fun. What was that? Oh, we moved the rock. I was like, what the frick's happening?
This must be it! The secret base where the definitely wasn't easy to find.
Well, well. Looks like you tracked it down in no time at all. I see your potential as a solo field agent, Traveler.
You're out of line, Cal.
Now, time to test out the key we found earlier. Let's see what surprises could be in store.
All right, Pat, you're gonna want to take a look at this. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop.
This isn't their home turf, so I doubt they had time to set more traps. Should make our lives easier.
Oh, wow.
I'll take it from here. The last thing we want is to leave traces behind in there. Caution is the name of the
Understandable.
game.
Very understandable.
You two keep a lookout. Make sure no one barges in while I'm in
Well, you're
there.
going in?
You got it. This is a first for us, but the Traveler can do anything. He's got your back.
Thank you so much, Paimon. I trust Yelan's timing.
Good point. Yelan doesn't make mistakes like
Yeah,
that.
but like, you're being supportive of me, Paimon. I thank you very much for that. Yelan opens the doors of the stronghold and observes a space that appears to be an ordinary cellar. Due to construction difficulties, the top and side walls couldn't be completely sealed, causing water from the soil to seep into the space. Noticing this, Yelan covers her hands in a thin sheen of hydro. This means she can touch the items in the space without leaving traces behind, because the water from her hands will vaporize over time. Finally, Yelan enters the stronghold and begins to examine the items sealed within.
Alright, that's done. I've noted the features of all the porcelain items, vases, and teas stored here.
Okay.
We need to keep a lookout for these features at the auction and pinpoint the person attempting to purchase the corresponding goods. Then,
So-
we can let them lead us to our main target.
You want us to look out for porcelain items? Oh, we have, okay.
Wow.
Sorry
that
for
was
interrupting you,
fast.
by the way.
You must do that all the time.
I forgot that it doesn't keep playing when you go into that menu. What now?
Now, we wait. There are countless auctions in Fontaine. We can't possibly monitor them all. Besides, that would be a waste of personnel. I'll continue to conduct surveillance in the area, keep tabs on the situation, and attempt to decipher their coded messages.
Cool.
Once its two lackeys move the goods, we can shift our focus to the upcoming auction. And then, we'll have somewhere to start.
Got it. All we can do now is wait.
Crime waits for no one, Yelan. You gotta know this.
Wait, and then follow them straight to the guy behind this whole thing so we can give him the old 1-2 punch.
This whole time, Officer Edler has been leading her two stalkers on a wild goose chase around Chaoying village. Once they decide it was all a waste of time, it's her turn to tail them instead.
That's so crazy. She just goes like, okay, they stopped. I better turn around. And like, it just becomes like a reversal.
Not to mention our operation has already put them under extreme pressure. We've forced their hand. I doubt they'll last more than 2 days before making a move. So let's meet back up at Yilong Wharf in 2 days. Find me near the harbor.
No problem. Okay, cool. So that's like the first mission there as well. And honestly, like so far, I find this to be like very like fun, right? And again, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I thought this would have been the perfect time to bring out Detective Paimon. You know what I mean? I think it would have been the perfect time. But maybe they just wanted to like have it be like a clean, like mechanics-based quest in a way of like all the stuff we're investigating and stuff like this as well. But I still would have loved to see Detective Paimon, honestly, because she is a detective. She's been such a successful detective. She solved, I think, like 5 crimes in Fontaine alone. You know what I mean? By herself. So there's that as well. So we have to wait for what? Is there wait for 2 days later? Or for 8 till 12? So would this work? No, this ain't gonna work. Are you kidding me? We'll have like 2 seconds to get to the quest marker. Like literally 2 seconds.
Well,
Whereabouts is it? Here, back in Yilong Wharf.
ooh, Paimon's getting excited! Searching for evidence, tracking down a crime boss. It's like being a real detective.
Oh, there it is. There's Detective Paimon. But I meant the fit the kind of like mask and the glasses and stuff like that. But still, we still have Detective Paimon. You know, she would be the best detective. She'd respect the city, respect the people, wouldn't abuse her power, do a bit of money laundering. You know. It would work out for everybody.
Well done, you two. Right on time.
How's the case coming along?
The day after we infiltrated the storage facility, the dark financier's two lackeys, Corday and Dodamani, started moving the goods.
Oh, okay, so they started the. Was this because of panic or
See that ship?
just
It's
because it was
the one
natural?
Dodamani dispatched to transport
Gorgeous
the
ship.
goods. It operates under the guise of a joint passenger and freight vessel.
Whoa! That's one huge
Yeah.
boat! Paimon can see all the goods piled up on the pier. Seems like it's transporting quite a few passengers to Lumidu's harbor as well.
It's actually a gorgeous boat, but like again, like the setting is so cool in this place too that it makes it even prettier. I feel like. What if those aren't real goods though? Should we investigate them just in case?
Thinking 2 steps ahead? I like it. You're a fast
you.
learner. If Corday and Dodamani think the authorities are onto them, it's possible the goods they're sending to Lumidu's harbor are a whole bunch of nothing. Just bait to flush out the law enforcement on their tail. But we need to be careful. Several members of the crew have confessed that a veteran treasure hoarder known as
The Scam Phase.
is involved with the dark financier.
Paimon, you won't even have to come up with a nickname.
As an escaped convict, Scamface is a master of staying hidden. Based on our earlier investigation, it's clear he's the one who's been doing reconnaissance on the Millilith's
Okay, so
lighthouse.
he's been studying that as well.
I'll circle the area to draw Scamface's attention
Scamface
away
is
from
crazy.
the scene, while you two inspect the goods.
No problem.
Remember to keep a low profile.
Understood. I'll keep it stealthy.
Yeah! And Paimon will do her best to float closer to the ground.
Don't worry about it.
No higher than the traveler's
Yeah, you're
shoulder.
Detective Paimon. You're the one who we trust most out of everyone in this, you know? You know, Yelan, I was thinking, right? What if we got like our own like glasses and sunglasses and stuff, and we like, you know, we did like the quotes from like CSI and stuff like that, you know? What's CSI? I'll tell you, but you don't worry about that now. Watch, I'll show you. Looks like this wharf's been, Let's go.
All set?
I am all set as can be. You're out of line, Cap. I'm sorry.
All right. We'll meet back up here once you're done.
The audience knew Calvin was not sorry. The suspicious ship moored near the wharf. Once you have swept the area and captured all available evidence, you will need to investigate the cargo on the pier. In order to successfully collect evidence, you will need to line up the partial images from the files and with the view through the imaging device until you get a perfect match. Okay. So this is the document intel on the characteristics of the target ship. Scan the ship at the harbor with the forensic imaging device from the specific angles and match the images on the intel. Ah, okay, cool. I think you know what we actually have to do. We have to go and look for the here. We have to look for. Yeah, not a good image match. It's definitely the ship with all with this ship over here. So like there. Wait, this is not. Wait, we actually have to look at this ship here? Can we just, like, go over here then? Because I know it's this ship, right? So we actually have to just do it from here? And it has to be... Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's fine. Because I was thinking, like, oh, it's always the other boat that they're trying to make me look at. What's this mark? It looks like some deliberately painted here. Something's wrong. Let's try and find the rest of these marks. So which mark are you talking about? Ah, okay. So you have to look for these. You have to look for 5 of these marks. There's one. Found a mark. Well done, Paimon. Another one. There's another one there as well. I'm on to you, buddy. I'm on to you. You know, Mr. Peterson, I'll leave now, okay? I'll leave. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just one more thing, Mr. Peterson. We're doing Columbo now. I love that, like, this is, like, you know, just an opportunity to have, like, the most fun as well with this stuff. Let's see. Ah. Found you right there now. So we need 2 more. And then we can find all these markings as well. Oh, there's one. I wonder if there's one around here then? Usually, like, the last one is always, like, the, you know, the hardest one to find, because obviously it's the last one. There it is. Actually, not too hard at all. Good stuff. This is fun. This is just a really fun, like, mechanic.
Okay,
like.
so no fakes. These people are definitely anxious to get their goods to Fontaine all in
Like,
one
it's
go.
not like it's, like, very, like we're figuring out all together ourselves kind of way, but, like, you can maybe, like, ascertain it as you're going forward. Because, like, you know, it's like if you're, you know, I'm so used to Ace Attorney where, like, you know, you're doing this type of investigating stuff as well where you have to, like, find every little detail. And that's honestly fun to me. It's always been fun to me.
But did you see the strange markings on some of them? Oh, wonder what they mean. Let's go ask Yelan.
Yeah, 100%.
Good work. As for the auction, Officer Edler was able to gather some useful intel too. We're almost certain their target is the auction taking place at the Hotel de Boer in 2
This is going to be
days.
fun. This is going to be fun.
The markings you managed to capture were applied with a special kind of paint, almost impossible to notice without some kind of specialized tech, like the forensic imaging device. I think we're looking at a treasure hoarder insignia. Each big shot in the organization has their own, almost like a personal signature. And considering what we know about the case, I'd wager this is
Scamface is crazy, by the way. It's such a crazy name. So he's labeling goods, but why?
Based on the port manifest, it looks like the marked goods include fertilizer from Sumeru, local fireworks, soap, and perfume.
So, nothing special then? Just some farming products and everyday necessities?
Fertilizer, soap, and perfume. No, there's something going on there.
Why, yeah, like, if you combine them?
Might be risky, but I'm gonna investigate on board and hitch a ride to Fontaine while I'm at it.
What made it this far? We'll come with you to Fontaine.
Yeah, let's see this thing through.
I mean, the Hotel de Boer is in Fontaine, so it
Gotta know
makes
what's
sense,
going
but,
on
like,
here.
it's a distance, isn't it?
Well, you've proved yourself so far, so I don't see a problem with that. Just know once we board the ship, we're bound to come face to face with Corday and
I'm
Dodamani.
ready. I'm ready to meet Scamface, honestly.
So make sure you're prepared. The investigation might look a little different this time.
Oh, okay. Okay, she's preparing us. Oh, we're just going? Yeah, no, like,
Excuse me, passengers.
Oh.
Due to limited space in the cargo hold, we've been forced to store some of the goods on the deck. We apologize for the inconvenience.
It's kind of interesting that we have, like, a quest like this in, you know, Genshin. Like, I wasn't expecting, like, a detective mission. Like, again, it's not totally unnatural because we did, like, Ace Attorney style quest before, right? But I guess it's perfect that Yelan is, like, the one to do this, I guess.
Ah, please, no need to apologize for your success in business. I just hope it rubs off on the rest of us.
Oh, there they are. I mean, actually, like, you know, you would, like, Haizo would, like, fit this as well, too, right? For sure. Oh, the nod of the head.
It looks like all the goods marked with Scamface's insignia have Corday listed as the shipper. Dodamani is in the cargo hold, likely making sure all the goods are in place for delivery.
Did they not spy on you before? Did they not know that you're on the ship?
Are they
I guess we're hiding?
inspecting something? Why are they rifling through the boxes? Paimon can't make sense of it.
Here, take this cipher. It should help you figure out their coded messages.
Sure. Thank you.
This is the plan. While I distract Corday and Dodamani, you two investigate the goods marked with Scamface's insignia. We might learn something
If
useful.
I find something concerning, is it okay to deal with it right then and there?
By all means. I trust your judgment.
That's very, very kind of you.
Huh? Wait! You're just gonna go up and talk to those guys?
I trust Yelan so much with this stuff, you know what I mean? Whatever she does, I'm all for it, you know?
Excuse me, gentlemen, but have we met? You're Mr. Corday, a famous antique collector in the Quartier Lyonnais, correct?
She's very cool, isn't she?
I believe the three of us have had the pleasure
Very cool.
of meeting once before. At Jiuguan Tea House in Yilong Wharf. if I'm not mistaken.
Like, just going out, like, right up to them. You know what I mean? I just, like, talking to them directly is such a Yelan move.
Huh? You...
Ah, the Dice Master of Yenshang Tea House. It's a pleasure, Miss Yelan.
Oh, so you've heard of me too?
She looks so cool here, doesn't she?
Yes, I had an absolutely delectable cup of tea there
Bet you
once. One can hardly leave Yenshang Tea House without hearing about your legendary dice skills. I suppose something keeps bringing us together. A shared love of tea, perhaps?
Yes, that must be it. Well, looks like we ran into each other at the perfect time. I'm heading to Fontaine on vacation, you see. Any recommendations on where I should visit?
Look, even the glance over her shoulder. Like, she was made to do this. She was made to, like, no, the word isn't sneaky. She was made to be, like, this, like, you know, calculated and cunning in, like, the best way possible, right? And I don't mean that in a negative way, right? She's just so good at, like, this, like, at, like, trapping people in a corner, right? She's so good at, like, mentally trapping people in a corner.
Someplace I could find an exquisite tea set, perhaps. Like a fine art exhibition or an auction. I hear Fontanian black tea has a unique flavor. I imagine your tea sets are a sight to behold as well.
This guy's not made for it. Totemani, you need to get out of this business.
Does this gentleman have an interest in tea sets as well?
He is not. The other guy's like so like trying to keep it together, and Totemani's still like, oh. Every time Yelan says, she's like, hey guys, He's not made for it.
Of course. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Yelan. I'm also heading to Fontaine for travel. Corday's invitation, you see. In fact, I'm the one who owns the
wow,
ship.
nice big ship. I love Yelan's jacket. It's so cool. We said that before, though. The white jacket's so cool.
Yep. Yelan is actually talking to them. Are we sure that's a good idea?
She's giving us an opening. Let's use it.
All right. Then let's go somewhere out of their line of sight so we can start investigating those boxes.
So cool. Like, this is, I'm having such like a blast. Again, it's not like this big heavy like story. It's just like really fun.
What's with the strong smell coming from these boxes? Must be a bunch of stuff mixed
I mean, that would make
together.
sense if it's like soap and fertilizer, right?
And there's a strange note. But Paimon can't read what it says.
It's written in code. Luckily, we have the cipher.
Yelan really thinks of everything, huh? But, you know how to use this thing, right?
We just nod our head anyway. A formula made by mixing certain substances. Not very complicated, but the steps are rendered in great detail. By mixing 3 main ingredients in the prescribed proportions and specific order, the desensitization effect is significantly reduced, allowing small fireworks to function as detonators. Install them in locations shown to use a timer to control the explosion timing, such as a small ship in a hull that may be destroyed in open waters. Sink their goods so they can't take part in the auction. After that, the investigation forces of both Fontaine and Leeway will focus their attention on me. Don't worry, the boss won't play us out. Evacuate on your own. They'll pour your heart into acting out how grateful you are to have miraculously survived. Wait out the heat for 6 months, and then move to finish this matter. All you do is bury the 15 million Mora. The boss promised in the 7th century post. They're planning to blow up a hull of a ship.
Well, what does
Exactly,
it say?
my expression as well. If I'm right, they're planning to dispose of goods by blowing up this ship.
Blowing
Yeah.
up the ship? Are they nuts? Paimon thought this was about getting the authorities off their tails, not drawing even more attention.
Scamface needs to protect the person on top.
Okay, Yelan was right. This guy is a complete
I love how I was like, it's not like this big
lunatic.
serious story. He's going to blow up a ship. You know what I mean? Like right away.
There are innocent people on this ship. We need to find and disarm those bombs as soon as possible.
Wait. Is our actual mission going to be disarm bombs? Yelan's distraction is holding. This is our chance. We need to hurry. Let's act now. Are we literally trying to... No way. We're literally trying to find the bombs themselves. And that's Scamface. By referring to the cipher fighting Yelan, you decipher the enemy's encrypted messages and obtain the map with meticulous markings where the enemy has placed their disguised bombs. Got it. If we don't got it, take an image. So there's one here. I thought we were gonna have to take an image of it, right? There's one here, right? Oh no, it's to the side. So this box. Oh, this box. Oh, sorry. Okay. Yeah, here. That's a. I can't believe we're dismantling bombs. I love that he just let you look at this over and over again. There's one up here. Excuse me, you can't climb that. I can climb whatever I want. Go to jail. I didn't do anything. Paimon, book him. But I didn't. Paimon, book. Oh my God, there's bombs everywhere. This is crazy. There's one down there. No one look at the girl in the beautiful dress. Like, this is legitimately like a crazy thing that they had just have bombs around here. There's one up here. And there should be one up top. That's nuts. That is nuts. They were planning on blowing up the ship. That's nuts.
Alright, that's all the bombs on the deck. What about the cargo hold? Do we have enough time?
Already taken care
Thank you,
of.
Yelan. Yeah, Yelan, they were going to blow up the ship.
Good work, you two. You stayed calm and acted fast. That was the perfect response to a situation
Honestly,
like this.
Yelan, like it's crazy. If you, I wouldn't have ever predicted we were going to dismantle bombs like this on a ship when I started Genshin.
Yelan! Honestly, it's all thanks to you. It was your idea to board the ship, and we never would have been able to figure out that message without your cipher. Wait a sec. We're at Corday and Dodamani.
Wait, what's happening?
Recovering from the shock, I would imagine. Suddenly finding out that you're
Yeah.
being targeted by a dangerous individual. That must have been quite the ordeal for you, gentlemen. Almost lost your cargo and your lives in one fell swoop.
And again, it's one of those things where it's like when you realize you're expendable, your perspective on like who your boss is changed, you know? Your loyalty changes.
Indeed. To think such evil exists in this world. I can scarcely imagine what I did to offend this fellow. Resorting
Buddy.
to murder like this.
Buddy.
It's quite unfathomable.
Yes, blowing up the ship is so wrong. It's so wrong. But I need people to understand this, right? Right? There's that old, like, it's this thing. Like, when you get into bed with people like this, you can't think that you're going to be immune, right? It's one of those things where, like, you know, in any, like, criminal organization, you see it in TV shows and movies and stuff like this as well, you help build this up, you become a liability because you know so much. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you get into bed with, like, the people like this, and you wonder why, you know, in the end, hey, they were going to betray me? They were going to kill me? These guys?
Well, no need to fear. I'll alert the Maison Gardiennage at once and ask them to send agents to Lumidus Harbor. The two of you are clearly in need of protection.
I'm not saying, 100% they're going to, if they're trying to hurt them here, they'll hurt them again.
Your cargo will also need to be handed over to the authorities for inspection, Mr. Corday, just to eliminate any remaining hazards. After which, the Maison Gardiennage will escort it all to its intended destination, of course.
By the way, I'm not, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm like, hey, they should be blown up. I'm saying that, like, they should know for future that if you get into bed with people like this, you're going to become, like, if they treat other people in a certain way. I'm not saying they knew about the whole, like, stuff with the bombs, but if they treat other people in a certain way, they're probably going to treat you in a similar way eventually as well, you know?
So, if I may, where are your goods heading, Mr. Corday?
Oh my God.
To the Hotel de Boer for an auction in 2 days.
Look at the shot.
Then rest assured, the Maison Gardiennage is full of diligent and responsible personnel. You can trust that your goods will arrive at the auction without a scratch.
Oh, the clenching of the fists.
Our sincerest.
Does he know more than he's letting on? Possibly. After some time, the ship safety dock in Luminous Harbor, the Mason Gardiennage could... Wait, we're already in Fontaine? In the meantime, you tell Yelan about the notes Scamface left to Cordair Dodamani. Oh my God, we're back in Fontaine. This is so fun. Look how beautiful this place is, like near sunset. It's gorgeous.
You scared the life out of Paimon, Yelan. Going right up to them like that? What if they caught on and decided to, you know, try something
I still would have even trust Yelan in that moment, you know?
It's not a question of if, Paimon. I'm sure they caught on. But in the interest of their own survival, they had no choice but to play along.
Right.
Now we can be sure the dark financier is getting desperate. The stint on the ship? That was him trying to cut his losses to save his own skin. He needs to get rid of anything that could be traced back to him. So, you blow up the ship. You send the goods meant for the auction straight to the bottom of the sea, and let Scamface take the heat.
So, wait. So we're saying that they tried something desperate. That they actually did. Wait, no, the dark finance. Okay, yeah, sorry. Brain wasn't working there for a second. Yeah, so this dark financer wants Scamface to take the heat.
The last thing he wanted was for the goods to make it to the auction. But now we've ensured that they will. So he has no choice but to follow
So he has to
through.
change his plans.
He could choose not to send one of his agents to the auction and let his goods go to an unsuspecting buyer instead. But remember, their worth is inflated.
Right, okay.
It would only be a matter of time before the buyer realized the valuation was off and reported it to the authorities. As the seller, Corday would be staring down a potential conviction. At best, the dark financier has to find a new kind of moral laundering scheme. At worst, he loses one of his last reliable agents in Fontaine.
If he does decide to continue with this auction, that also works in our favor.
Exactly. Our trail of evidence remains intact, and we let the buyer at the auction lead us closer to the dark financier.
Okay, works out. I'm just glad to be in Fontaine.
Okay, that means, can we go over this again?
It's okay, Paimon, you're Detective Paimon.
Don't worry. I'm sure the Traveler will explain it again in Paimon-friendly language.
Paimon's a smart gal. She's literally Detective Paimon. She's just asking for a reassurance. That's all.
We're in the home stretch, and taking advantage of this auction is crucial. So come prepared to see this through. Officer Edler already has an informant stationed at the scene. This invitation letter will get you into the auction.
Thank you.
I'll meet you at the Hotel de Boer in 2 days.
2 days, wait until 6 o'clock. Perfect. I think Paimon's smarter than people give her credit for, you know what I mean? And
All right, time to meet back up with Yelan. Our destination, a very important auction at the Hotel de Boer.
I think they're just trying to play it up for this quest quite a bit
because
because I don't know.
the culprit behind this whole scheme.
Hell yeah. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I think that's what I think they're legitimately just trying to play up the idea of like her silliness probably for this quest as well, which is, you know, Paimon, you know, is one of the sweetest characters in the world. She's always been. But the game knows that when they need her for comic relief, she will be there saluting. You know what I mean? Ready for the job. But she's a smart gal.
Good evening,
I don't care what anyone
patrons.
says.
Allow me to escort you to the auction.
She's smarter than people give her credit for and more emotionally intelligent than a lot of people give her credit for.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little nervous. But we gotta keep it together. This is our best chance to catch these guys.
Like, I'm just noticing... Oh, this is a really cool setting. I'm just noticing this quest are, like, playing it up a lot.
Wow, this place is packed. Is every rich person in Fontaine here or something?
No, I love her so much.
Oh, wait. The people we're after are hiding here, too.
Yeah!
Paimon knows just the thing.
Yes! Oh my god! I was like so worried we weren't gonna see it. I'm so happy, Paimon.
What?
No, she's let her
Like
be
we're
Paimon,
rich
Detective
like the rest of
Paimon.
these people. We need a little something to blend in.
Yes.
Besides, if we're here as honest, hard-working detectives, we might as well look the part.
Hell yeah, I want a pair of detective glasses too.
Too bad.
I'm so glad Detective Paimon's back.
Paimon doesn't have another, but she'll help you make one once this is all over. An even cooler
Look at
pair.
her, this sweetheart. Oh my god, Detective Paimon is back. The game is a 10 out of 10, as usual. You listening in? Oh, is this the new outfit? With the glass? The sound of her heels only? The music, what the hell?
Well, you two seem raring to go. Good to see you're not nervous.
Oh my
But
god.
remember, the key to blending into an event like this is remaining calm and collected. Slow your breathing, tone down the emotion. We don't want to stand out.
Hell yeah, Yolanda.
Yilong?
Why am I the yeah?
Yilong? It is you, right? It must be you.
I don't think we're the ones that need to worry about keeping a low profile. Next, the most dazzling lady in the room will be invisible, charming as heck.
Well, I am the current owner of the Yenshan Tea House after all.
Wow.
As well as an honored guest at this auction.
Look at this is like, she is so freaking cool. This is like an international spy movie.
So, I thought
It's
something with
gorgeous,
more of
isn't
a
it?
Fontanian
It's so
flair
pretty.
Might be nice. A special outfit for a special occasion. Why? Does it look bad?
Bad, you look stunning. This is the dress is gorgeous. Your hair is stunning. Everything works so well. This is stunning, stunning, stunning.
No, not at all.
The 2 thumbs up. You look great.
All right.
It's
Well,
a beautiful.
Let the vacation begin. We have an auction to crash. You two are expert investigators at this point. With us working together, I'd say our chances of success are stacked higher than the cake towers in the Hotel de Bois.
Oh my god, look at this shot as well. It's like, this is so cool. Like, I love the way they utilize new outfits in this game, right? They always use them for like events or something
We
like that as
sure
well.
make a great team. But now that we're at the auction, what's our actual game plan?
This time your mission is simple. Take this dossier and pay attention to the items being auctioned.
Okay.
When the Dark Financier's antiques are up, all you need to do is bid. We want to drive up the price and create a bidding frenzy.
Fair enough. Yeah, 100%. We've done auctions before in Genshin, right? We've been at auctions before in Genshin. I remember we were one in Liyue, for example.
Wait, so we get to actually take part in the auction?
I'm gonna go all out.
Thoughtless bidding usually leads to
I love her
warning
dress.
or even disqualification.
Is that true at auctions? Like, if like they know you're doing some like raising of the prices. If you say if like you're like, okay, the bidding starts at 500, I go 2 million. They're obviously like, okay, come on. Like, I bet that doesn't make sense.
But the special account you two will be using during the bidding has no credit limit.
Whoa.
So you can drive up the price as high as you want. The more chaos we create, the better.
Can we get a souvenir as well?
The Dark Financier knows we're on his tail, so I highly doubt he sent one of his trusted agents here. The buyer is likely someone disposable, a scapegoat of sorts. After the incident with the ship, several buyers registered for the auction at the last minute. They're all wearing special pins, signifying them as tea aficionados. Our target should be among them. And I'm sure he's terrified, because if a different buyer develops an interest in one of their inflated goods and wins the bid, it's game over for both Corday and the Dark Financier.
Yeah.
Not to mention the
This is
buyer
so
has
fun.
limited funds at his disposal. The Dark Financier likes to work in small sums at a time, so his scapegoat can't go too overboard with the bidding.
She looks fantastic, doesn't she? Got it. We need to put the pressure on them.
Okay, so complicated stuff aside, the point is, they have a plan, and our goal is to mess it up. If Paimon was in their shoes, that would make her pretty nervous
Yeah.
too.
I've seen someone try to mess up your goal like this.
There's seating reserved for special guests on the second floor. I'll be up there during the bidding to keep an eye on things. And to see if anyone starts
That's so
to
fun.
squirm.
That's so fun. She's in the VIP box.
One thing going wrong might
my
not
God,
be
she's
enough
stunning.
to slip him up. But target him again and again, and trust me, he'll feel the heat. Once the auction is over,
Stunning.
we'll find somewhere secluded to corner the buyer and have a nice little chat.
Sounds like a plan. We won't let you down. I love her dress. Love it.
We're on a winning streak, and we're not about to let up.
Her color, the makeup, the hair. It's lovely. So, oh, we're playing as Yelan. Let's take a look at the new alt outfit then, right? Like, cause it's so beautiful. Like, look at the back colors here, like the very oh my god, like the colored like wristband as well. This is a beautiful dress, and her hair is stunning as well. This is a stunning dress. If you're a Yelan main, like, you have to, right? You have to pay a bit of money for this for sure. Oh my god, look at us just sitting there. The time is right. I should start investigating. So you have to look for... We have to do this.
Here comes the cash.
just to do a bit of fun here. Find the buyers wearing badges. Do we have to like investigate like this? Yeah. So zoom in. It was this badge here, wasn't it? Yeah. It's a kind of like flower badge, kind of color badge. Well, if it isn't an adorable little duo here. Is it just badges in general? Because this is a badge. There's one. Doesn't seem to stand out though. Maybe we should zoom out a little bit. Because there's more people at the back here. Some people over here. So can you move your arms, please? Thank you. Like, there is a badge here, right? But that's not the right badge. There's one here. There it is. Yep. The badge has been all the rage amongst enthusiasts lately. It was being worn by several buyers who signed up for the auction after the cargo ship incident. The scapegoat must be hiding amongst them, so it is imperative to track down all buyers wearing this badge. Discreet collector, famous fashionista, art critic. So, okay, they have different, what they're bidding. Okay, so bid frequency. A collector with a slow profile bidding style who has appeared several times in important auctions, although they have been attending auctions as frequently as before. Their bids always focus on the most precious pieces. Lavishly dressed lady, based on your intel, she is a well-known figure within the Fontaine fashion world of regular fashion exhibitions, events, and an avid collector of unique accessories and trinkets. Records show that she has participated in such auctions multiple times before. A regular commenter of her publications, like the Steambird, this affluent connoisseur with refined artistic taste is a fixture of the auction's house scene. However, their unusually late appearance at this particular auction raises some questions. So do you have to pick who our target is? I don't think it's the artist, right? This guy? Am I wrong?
He's acting strange, and there's something off with his attire.
Okay.
No mistake. That's our guy.
Because the other guy had a passion for stuff. The middle lady doesn't bid enough. You know what I mean? And she's into fashion. So they both have like passions as well, you know?
His tea aficionado pin is a special color. Most likely to make it easier for Corday to keep tabs on him and the situation as a whole. Which means the two don't know each other well at all. That's something we can use to our advantage.
Once the auction is over, you all meet up outside the Hotel de Board. Officer Edler arrives with your new double agent in tow. After checking on the list of auction participants, you were able to confirm his identity. He turns out to be an ordinary clerk who ran some financial trouble. Perhaps desperation was what drove him to such a risk. After exchanging information and brief discussion, you settle on a bold, daring plan.
Wow, I can't believe I won the bid for this antique painted vase. Should be a wonderful addition to my
So did I F up in
decor.
this? Picking the wrong person?
Oh, did you see those tea sets from Chenyu Vale? People were bidding on them left and right. My goodness, those final numbers. Far too high for my pocketbook.
Maybe I did get it wrong? No, okay.
This was not how it was meant to go.
Oh, okay.
Where did those two come from?
So we messed it up for them. Okay.
Whatever your employer is offering
Oh my god, Yelan!
the Maison Gardiennage will double it.
This has made her like... She was already cool. This has made her so much cooler. Look at this.
You!
International spy levels of stuff here. So cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you will know what you're talking about. Paimon, get him.
Is that so?
She's so cool.
Well,
She's so
you might
cool.
be interested to know that this hitman over here is also on a need-to-know basis.
Hitman?
If the person wearing the blue pin loses their bid, find somewhere secluded and eliminate them. All he can do is follow orders,
Oh
I
my
suppose.
god, look at this pressure.
Eliminate?
You lucked out, kid. Getting cornered by the law just saved your
They're trying to
life.
show that once again you are expendable. You are not someone who's trusted.
No,
Look what
no,
could have
no,
happened to
no,
you.
this can't be happening.
You know what I mean? Oh my god, he's such sad eyes.
The boss said that even if I got sent to the fortress of Meropide, all I had to do was keep my
you
mouth
trust-
shut, and he would find a way to get me out.
Great animations here, but it seems like he's so down on his luck that he trusted this.
And he even paid me $3 million in advance. On that alone, I could get my wife the best medicine, help her hang on for a
That's the
few
thing. It's clear
more
he's
years.
desperate, so like he even believed this type of stuff, right? Because again, this is red flag to the high heavens. You know what I mean?
But then, one auction goes wrong. Just one. And what? He's afraid I'm gonna talk? So now I'm just collateral damage?
The fact that though like someone can't afford to pay the medicine for their wife in the first place is something that should be addressed as well. It really should be. That's not good. I know it's a thing of our world too.
You're risking your life to do this guy's dirty work and pad his pockets with even more
What the hell?
cash. Compared to what he's making, what you get in return are nothing but the scraps.
They are continually making Yelan look so cool. Like they're like it's literally like spy movie level stuff here.
I've got at least 70 people just like you locked up in the Maison Gardiennage. Need them to tell you where this ends?
And again, that's what they're trying to show. They're trying to say to this guy again. He's like I kind of feel like obviously like you know that he's doing something for this guy that obviously isn't great, but man, like clearly the reason he did it was because he was freaking desperate. You know.
No need.
But I think they're trying to show him here that like if you get in bed with these people, it's not going to end well. It's not.
I'm guessing you're offering me a way out. What do you need me to do, officer?
All you need to do is arrange a meeting with your boss and have a little
Perfect.
chat.
Absolutely perfect.
My boss, he's extremely careful about that kind of thing. I've only met him 3 times, to pick up the advance, to go over the plan, and to get the funds for the auction. The best I can do is take you to the place I'm supposed to deliver the goods. There's a certain method I can use to get in contact with him in case of emergencies.
Good. We'll do that.
All right then. But first, we need to search your home for evidence related to the case.
Like it's rough. Obviously, like that's the reason he clearly got involved in this stuff was
Phew.
because of this the stuff with his wife.
Accomplished.
But I'm glad they're letting him know. Like again, if you get into like, if they're willing to like, you know what I mean, get rid of you at this moment, like they'll do that to anybody. You know what I mean? They will do that to anybody.
You managed to get through to him so fast, Yelan. Paimon almost couldn't believe
I think
it.
showing him the hitman was a perfect thing because it's like, yeah, not only will like your wife not have medicine, but you won't have a life. She won't have a husband.
Well, he was already nervous and uncertain. All it took was a sincere negotiation. Once I laid his interests out on the table, it didn't take much for him to realize he stands to gain more with us than his
Yeah,
boss.
100%.
Plus, we had some very convincing performances to help seal the deal. Especially you, officer. You make an excellent hitman.
Okay, they pretended there was a hitman. Okay, very cool, very cool. Okay, so first of all, we know, well, okay, already, we know that they would have done something to this guy if he failed, right? Because of what they were going to do to the boat. We know this, right? But I think it's very, very interesting that they chose to, like, do a fake hitman. I genuinely thought it was, like, they just caught a hitman. I was like, okay.
Well, it's been a while since I've gotten to tap into a villain like that. Thought I could have pushed it a little more, honestly.
He goes, yeah, it's been a while. Like, almost instantly.
Are you kidding? Paimon felt like she was face to face with one of our bad guys of the week.
I knew it was fake, and I still felt myself tensing up. If you need a side hustle, you could always become a part-time actor.
Well, what's next, Yelan? Want me to go after Corday or Dodamani?
The Sumeru authorities have Dodamani covered.
Oh.
They're just waiting on our
Sino?
signal, and they'll nab him once he makes it back to Beta Harbor. The Millilith are pursuing Scamface, so that just leaves Corday. Tail him, but be sure to keep your distance. We don't want him to tip anyone off.
If it is Saito that's at the freaking that's catching him, like Saito's gonna throw him into a wall and start stomping on him. Saito's gonna do something scary.
You got it. I love it when a plan comes together like this.
A-team.
All right then. We'll reconvene 12 hours from now. when our new double agent will lead us into the lion's
Oh my god,
den.
this has become even better than I thought it was. I thought it was just gonna be like this really fun like quest mechanically, but we actually got to have like a bit of like a few fun story beats, right? For sure. I'm having a good time.
It's time for the dark financier to face the music.
Let's go. And I'm glad we got to spend time with Yelan as well, for sure. I feel like Yelan is another one of those characters that I actually like. I actually like said this about Candace as well, right? And a few other characters too. I could probably like that might be a fun like list to do at some point. But basically like I always say there's some characters that like I wish that like they would do more quests of, because again, at no fault of their own, I'm not as close with them as I am with other characters. Right, and Candace was one of them that I begged. I was like, please, and I found out she was in the Nahida birthday event, and we reacted to that. That was great. Candace is definitely one of them. And then like I didn't even think about it, but Yelan is probably another one too, where it's like, yeah, we did an amazing quest for her before, and she did get that attention, but it's been a while, and I'm glad that like, she's showing back up with this as well. So we have to go to the delivery point, all the way over here. The game's like, don't worry, put a waypoint right there. I'm bringing Navia with me as well, just in case.
All right, this is where the boss told me to bring the goods.
I feel like what I've liked about this quest as well is that it feels like it's like a detective show or a spy show. Like it's really had like the makings of like, hey, here's the premise. Like let's have it like it's like we're doing like we're finding out, doing this investigation. There's some like twisted turns, but it's really just like trying to like get more information. There's the dress up sequence where they all dress up and like pretend they're going into an auction. Like it's very like A-Team or like spy show or like one of those like detective. It's really fun. Like the way they've done this, it really feels like it's an episode of a TV show.
This area is full of apartments and warehouses for rent. The Maison Gardiennage came through not too long ago to keep trouble off the streets. I guess boss thinks it's safer to operate right under their noses.
I guess so.
Now, to arrange an emergency meeting, we need to activate a series of mechanisms to send him a signal. But to tell you the truth, I have no idea how to activate them. The only hint boss gave was that the code had something to do with colors. Maybe he was planning to give me more information after the auction, but that plan fell through, obviously.
Paimon was hoping it would be smooth sailing at this point. But no, of course. There's yet another obstacle. Well,
Another
after
challenge.
all the investigating it took us to get this far, figuring out what to do with these mechanisms should be a piece of cake.
Yep. So like it's like once again another like I think this might be like the it's the mechanic they've used for this whole mission so far. And while it's like very simplistic, it is. It's like not like this crazy, it's just like finding different items. It's fun. Like it's fun and like it adds like a little dynamic mechanic to this
If all
like,
goes to plan,
detective story, this
this
spy
should be
story.
the last phase of the investigation. It's a shame, I know. But all good things must come
This
to
is
an
saying it
end.
feels like the end of like a 50-minute like TV show from like the 80s or something. It's so fun. No time to waste. I'm ready.
All right. Then let's see those detective skills in action.
Like an episode of the A-Team or something, you know what I mean? So you have to use this image to find clues related to the code. Okay. An urgent message left for the scapegoat by the dark financier, with the only hint being that the code has something to do with colors. Compare the image with the current state of the area. Should give you enough to lure out the enemy and trap them away. Are we just doing a quick thing like this? There are tea leaves in Shady Vale too. Looks to be leftover goods from a transaction. Or with this over here. It's like a color wheel. What is that? That has to be it, right? Something's here. Pluie Lotus turned into something else. Oh, there's one over here too. But did you hear it? It activated there. How are we we're comparing the image here. Oh, the flower here. There's supposed to be a flower here? Interesting. The image shows a pot of Sumer roses. Wasn't already a Sumer native? Something's fishy here. And what's the other image? that we can look at here. So that's different. That's different. That's different. Well, it has to be this thing over here as well then, right? Unless like we already found one of them, so they don't let us. So okay, that's it. Okay. Base name is there should have been a mark out here. The color signal is clear as day. Awesome. Pretty. Even the way this is shot.
All right, the mechanisms have
You see,
been
this is like
activated.
this. I mean, it's like an episode of the A-Team or like a spy show or a detective show, because like this is what would happen like towards the end of those episodes as well. It's like the big plan to like make everything work at the end. You know, it's so good.
Now, all we have to do is wait for our target to take the bait.
You know what? For some strange reason, Paimon's not nervous at all.
You're a seasoned detective. That's why. You know what I mean? You've been working as a detective for years. Oh my god. It feels like the end of like an A-Team episode. it's so good. Whoa.
My dear
Whoa!
Monsieur Diderot.
Who's this?
Here to make excuses for your complete failure at the auction? Or to fish for a bigger cut?
Buddy said, what sizes do you have? I'll go one smaller. Tight as heck.
Accidents happen, of course. What I care about is whether you have the spine to deal with the consequences.
Oh my god, this is such an interesting like NPC design, right?
So you do believe in consequences. Seems a bit ironic. Coming
Yes,
from
and
the
it's the
likes
moment
of
where they,
you.
again, it's like for sure they're trying to like do like a spy movie or spy TV show or like one of those like you know, for sure, you know what I mean? Almost like, you know, like or even like you ever see The Great Pretender?
Oh?
It's kind of like that. Oh my god, looking up from above the glasses.
A trap, I presume.
Voice actor is
I've
great.
set a fair share of those myself. I suppose it's about time I stumbled into one set by someone else. No matter. Sometimes you take a chance on someone who turns out to be a disappointment.
Oh my god.
It's happened before.
He doesn't seem to be like too worried about this.
It's not easy to earn the dark financier Rovere Pelicha's respect.
Pelicha.
But I must say, you three detectives are a force to be reckoned with. I suppose congratulations are in order. 6 months of planning and execution was all it took to take down a moral laundering organization decades in the making.
Why he's so calm
I
though?
have to hand it to the Fontaine and Liyue authorities. Your operation really has been a roaring success.
And they're playing like the music with like, you know, like the courtroom music almost. He's so calm, it's making me a bit nervous.
Why is the dark financier so polite? Not the kind of crime boss Paimon was expecting.
Oh my god, we're saying this, it's over. You better come quietly.
Oh, do be serious. You thought you'd corner me, and then what? I just
That's what I'm saying, he's
surrender?
so calm.
If you want to do this the easy way, then yes. You know you're out of options.
For 2 months, I've watched you and Officer Edler dismantle my organization piece by piece.
So he's known this has happened.
As you cut off my limbs, gouged out my eyes, deafened my ears, I was helpless to stop it.
So you're planning on taking us down with you, is that it? Never heard that one
Oh
before.
my god, Yelan being like, yeah, whatever, buddy.
My
Whatever.
livelihood is in tatters, Agent Yelan. Hundreds I had working under me, hundreds. And now, they're either locked up
Look at the shop.
or useless. Corday is the only one
It's
who
so
still
much
has
as it like it's
value.
like this is such a great standoff, but as well like the fact that Yelan took down this organization over months as well though, right?
My moral laundering days are over. We both know that. And considering how your operation's been progressing, it was only a matter of time before you locked on to me.
Oh, stop being so calm. I'm worried about what he's gonna do. I'm so worried.
I'm usually one to quit while I'm ahead, but you see, there's only so much a man can lose before he starts to get rather
Oh my, the
angry.
voice actor's so good.
So,
Oh.
Agent Yelan, Even if the only score I get to settle here today is ending your precious life.
This character is
Well,
legitimately...
That's a high I'll ride straight to the bank.
This might sound weird. This character is too, like, interesting. The voice actor's too good. And the whole idea behind this character is too interesting to not have them just not show up again. Hopefully, like, maybe, I don't know if they'll be seen again. But, like, because we don't know what's going to happen to this, but, like, it seems like it's a one-off villain. It could be, but, like, whoever did the voice acting for this character is, like, has set this character up that they could do a whole freaking arc with this character. They did such a good job with this.
Clockwork Mecha! Paimon takes back what she said. This isn't very polite.
It's not very polite. I think it's like, by the way, his writing is good too. Like, it is like a character who like is like feels like they have nothing left to lose, but they're like, you know, they're very like bitter and, you know, all this stuff as well, right? But like the voice actor ties everything together. Like he could like this character could be around forever, you know? Like this is one of those characters that like when you're writing like your TV show and you can make up this character, you're like, man, this guy's kind of cool, and then you change it to be like, okay, he's gonna show up even more.
An old military model. Bet these go for big bucks on the black market. You two have been a huge help, but this fight is mine.
We can help too. She's so cool, isn't she? Look at her. She's so freaking cool.
Because as it so happens, he isn't the only one who has a score to settle here. If he wants to bring on the drama, then I'm more than happy to give him a show.
Look at her, Yelan. Let's go. Okay, we're just literally playing as Yelan. Oh, because they're like black market mechas. They don't have the full abilities. Oh my god, Yelan's so cool. She's so cool. She's so cool.
Take it easy.
Gotcha.
I don't remember how to use Yelan. We'll try our best.
Here comes the cash.
Oh my god, she's so cool. With the dice as well.
Unbelievable. You've bested me. Fair and square.
Well, actually, bested you with the odds stacked against her. That's not how fair and square works. For you, it's fair and square because you, or like for you, you see it as fair and square. You had the odds stacked. Imagine, that's like 10 guys beating up one guy, and the one guy beats up the 10 guys, and then the 10 guys go, what a fair contest. Fair and square. It's like, no, you got your ass handed to you, and you're being unfair.
Any last words?
Oh, you're gonna kill him?
Perhaps a bit too dramatic, isn't it?
Oh my god.
I'd rather not give a soapbox to a piece of scum like you. No, I think I'll say my piece instead. You can pretend to have seen the error of your ways, but it doesn't matter, because you're going to rot in prison for the rest of your life. And every moment of every day, you'll be cursing the greed that put you there.
Can I say as well, though, like, here's the thing. This guy was like, that bush over there is protesting. This guy was planning to blow up a ship that would have murdered, like, at least, like, 15 people. You know what I mean? Like, he was planning to blow up a ship.
Every coin of dirty money that you've pocketed over the years is just another nail in your coffin.
Now he's sweating. He was so calm, but he realized who he's messing with now.
And all you'll be able to do is curl up in the corner of your cell like a dying animal and waste away whatever remains of your pathetic life.
And again, I understand, like, from Yelan's perspective, she's been following this crime for a while, and this dude, as we said, literally, like, as if he's planning to murder people on the ship, he's probably done that to countless people. If he was so willing to casually do that to that ship, he was going to do it to other people as well. This is very personal, it seems, for Yelan.
You're not a detective, no. You're some kind of demon.
If you knew what's good for you, you'd have walked away.
Oh my god,
from
the
this
club!
fight. But it's too late for that now.
Oh my god. Wait.
After 6 months of hard work, I finally get to tick off the mission accomplished box at the end of the case.
I think he was caught. I think he was caught.
Take this guy back to the court of Fontaine to stand trial. Don't let him try anything. With any luck, we'll get to send him off to prison before the day is out.
Again, I want to acknowledge here as well, right? Obviously, like I'm saying, like he wasn't resisting at that point and he was caught, right? But I do want to make it clear. He was trying to kill Yelan. Like, I want to make it perfectly clear here. Like, I do not care that he got a smack across the face. I do not care, right? It just caught me off guard because I wasn't expecting the club across the face. He was trying to murder Yelan. This was happening. He tried to blow up that ship. This dude was trying to kill Yelan. A slap in the face is, like, not that bad. You know what I mean? Oh.
Oh, Miss Yelan, Traveler, Paimon. As a personal thanks for all your help, you deserve half of the bonus I'm getting for this case. I will also request that the Maison Gardiennage extend our utmost thanks to our partners in Liyue.
I appreciate the sentiment, Officer Edler, but that's too kind.
It is very kind, isn't it?
I was just doing my job. I can't, in good conscience, accept even a single Mora. I'll have to pass up any invitations for banquets or tea tastings as well. If you want to reward someone for going above and beyond during this operation, it should be the Traveler and Paimon.
Well, if you insist. Honestly, like, get paid for your work. You know what I mean? Get paid for your work.
Wow.
But obviously, we don't want to take half our pay, right? But
Paimon's had her detective cap on for so long, analyzing all those clues and trying to uncover their schemes, that her brain hurts. But at the same time,
oh my god, look at her. She's powering up.
Smarter than before. Maybe Paimon really does have what it takes to be a real detective.
Honestly, yeah, 100%. I've always supported you.
Well, if you're interested in this line of work, we're heading to the Maison Gardiennage to get a confession out of these guys. Did you want to tag along?
You really mean it?
Stop.
Yes!
Stop.
100% yes!
Stop. They're bringing Paimon for work experience?
Oh, is that okay, Traveler?
Stop.
Paimon's gonna go with Officer
What?
Edler and learn some cool new detective skills. Who knows? Maybe they'll come in handy
Paimon's
someday.
getting work experience. Go ahead, have fun.
All right.
She's so
Then
happy.
Let's rendezvous outside the Palais Memonia.
And like you can tell Paimon's excited because she
those
doesn't like
our
leaving her
lives can get
side.
Back to normal now, Traveler.
You know what I mean? And honestly, the world needs more Detective Paimons. I'm gonna tell you this right now, for sure.
After talking about it for so long, I finally have the chance to enjoy a real vacation.
Paimon's supposed to be going off like on a little trip to a work experience, you know? Imagine she came back in like a little like one of the Maison outfits, like all blue. After talking for so long, I finally have a chance to enjoy a real vacation. That's sorry, I just missed that line.
Humoring me for a bit, Traveler?
Always, I'd be honored. That was like super fun, super fun. Like, and I feel like, you know, as I said, the reason why I was like so in love with this was the elements that it really felt like it was like one of those shows I used to watch as a kid, like an episode of the A-Team or something, or like one of those old spy shows, even like a Disney Channel spy show, or like where it really feels like that's like, you know, like even like Fillmore, you know what I mean? It was really like one of those shows I used to love watching, and it felt like that. And then obviously it got very personal at the end, like and here's the thing, right? It caught me off guard when she hit him with the club, right? But again, I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. He tried to murder Yelan. And if Yelan, like, lost that fight, she was dead. Obviously, we would have stepped in, but he was attempting to murder Yelan. He attempted to murder those people in the boat. One slap in the face isn't going to be, like, you know, too bad. Wait, is there a Hilichurl? Is he friends with the seal over here? Oh my god, what? That's so cute. Yeah. But it's also very funny, Paimon being like, you know, I get to go on work experience. Again, the world would need another Paimon. This is Frida's house is here, isn't it? Frida. I just someone outside your house. Frida. Like I'd call the police. Yeah, no, like it was a fun quest. It was a fun quest. And I think it's obviously it's wrapping up here, I'd say. But that voice actor they had for that villain made me want to see more of that villain. They could have stretched that villain out for like a whole arc. He could have had his whole own event. And again, it was the voice actor because again, it was a good story and like he was a cool it was cool seeing him back into a corner and desperate and all this stuff. But I think the voice actor tied it together and made him so much more interesting, like almost instantly. And yeah, that club was out of nowhere, man. I was so put off guard. He just slapped him.
What a nice night. Fresh from maritime flowers, fragrant perfume from the shop on the corner, the rich aroma of coffee beans, all blended together in the night breeze. Makes for quite the relaxing atmosphere. If only we were on a rooftop terrace somewhere, enjoying a few glasses of sparkling wine and getting pleasantly tipsy.
You're on vacation, why not?
All right, then let's look for a place to stop. I wonder what special drinks the
we'll
hidden
go over
taverns
Jingle
of
Yelan,
the
that's
city
so
offer.
sweet.
Oh, but first, I wanted to head to the Confrérie of Cabriere before it closes. Mind helping me pick out some perfume to go with this
Heck
outfit?
yeah, I love shopping. Are you kidding me?
I also heard about the intricate timepieces, clockwork furnishings, and fine jewelry you can get around here. There should be quite a few souvenirs worth perusing.
The longer you work, the more you want to. I'm down for shopping spree. I love shopping.
Well, with the most cultured traveler in all of Tevat by my side, I should take advantage of this opportunity. I'm counting on you not to steer me wrong.
The wink as well. Oh my god, we're just going shopping with Yelan. This is so good. Are they? Okay, I thought they were gonna put up the thing there, ending of the quest.
I'm satisfied. This has been a nice trip abroad. A very nice trip indeed.
It's been so lovely. I mean, for most of it, we had to stop. We had to dismantle some bombs at one point, but
I wish I could take my time, maybe extend my stay a few more days. No one likes to be rushed on vacation.
of course not. Well, I thought you were gonna enjoy your time off.
It can't be helped. Duty calls. I still have to write up a formal report on the case and develop a more sophisticated cargo inspection system. Then I'm off to the location of my next assignment.
Working too hard.
Not
Oh my god, that's where you find we're heading to, so we're gonna see you out there?
No, nothing like that. Just meeting an intelligence partner to decide on a mutually beneficial agreement going forward. And to set some boundaries.
By the way, her putting her, like, that would be so calming to me, Yelan putting their hand on my shoulder being like, look, it's okay, you know what I mean?
I'll fill you in later. For now, why don't we take a picture together to commemorate this exciting trip to Fontaine?
And the success of our operation. Because, Water's not going to be probably doing this stuff afterwards, you know? But it was very sweet.
That's right. After this, I know I can trust you to have my back, Traveler. Or should I say...
Agent, like we're a spy too.
I say we put the forensic imaging device to use one last time to take this picture. Perhaps we'll cross paths in Notcry. If
oh my
so,
god.
I hope this collaboration was just the first.
I don't know if I can handle it, honestly. Oh, look at these sweethearts. Are you kidding me? Okay. So that's the end of the quest. Is that the event itself? Afterward? Event details? Oh, we get to claim our rewards now. Fantastic. Like some good rewards here, right? Really good rewards. Like, I love the way you do an event in this game and then like, oh, this just happens. I have more stuff here too. I'm trying to get some constellations of Auroran, so I have no problem like I'm doing another wish here as well to get some more constellations for Auroran. Again, it might not happen, but I'm gonna do it until I get at least one constellation for Auroran. Wait, what if like I already have like I don't know what our level is with Auroran, because again I want to use him because his burst is so fun.
I created another universe
and founded paradise. I can't stop until she
but
finishes.
I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin
Fantastic. Okay, he's up here then, right? What's our constellations with? Oh no, I thought I had like way more. Yeah, we have 2. That's 2. I'll take 2. You know what I mean? I'll take 2. There ain't no problem with that as well. Yeah, so with that quest there, like, that club just caught me so off guard. I was like, where did this, like, cause like, you know when like someone's apprehended, it's like, okay, they're apprehended or done, and this cop's just like, what if I just, again, and I understand 100% it's like, he was trying to kill Yelan, that like, so like a smack across the face isn't the worst thing in the world, but I was just like so caught off guard by like, it's like this guy clearly caught, he's done, whack, just like slamming him across the face. Yeah, it caught me off guard just for a bit there, so I don't even know what my reaction was at this point, but I think I was just like, but yeah, I like I said, the reason why I adored this so much, honestly, was, like I said, it felt like the shows that I would watch as a kid, like those like spy shows, the detective shows, and the two that come to mind are like A-Team and Fillmore, right? Kim Possible is another example as well, probably, and shows like that as well, where like, and again, this is just like detective shows I know in general, but like it's like we start here at this point, there's like an investigation, some comedy, some mystery, some things are happening, and then you get ready for like the big, final moment, the big, let's set up for the final, like, catch, and then you catch them in the end. Like I was like, Scooby-Doo is a perfect example of this as well. Scooby-Doo's a perfect example of this. And it's always like, I got that energy from this too. And I had such a good time with this. And honestly, going around with Yelan was so fun. Having such a fun time with Paimon. Of course, Paimon wants to be like, a detective or has aspirations to be a detective. It's so funny that like, Paimon never leaves our side. And the chance to like, to go and, study to be a detective was the first time she was like, okay, I'm going to go do this, which, I'm going to leave, not the first time, she's left her side before, but like, I think she's getting more comfortable with that, which is a good thing as well. It was really like mechanically, at first I was just like, oh, this is just mechanically very fun. It's not like too like deep, and I don't think it got like deep, but I feel like the story got a little bit meatier. It was like, again, it just felt like one singular episode of a TV show. It wasn't something that was like a big arc. It wasn't something that was a massive like big event. It was like, this is like, as I said, it felt like a TV show, a beginning, middle, and end. A story that you could follow in one, bite-sized moment. You could, put it on before bed. And I'm not saying that as an insult, by the way. Like, I love watching like a 1 hour drama before bed. It's like really, really fun. And I feel like that's what we got here as well. We got to have that cool mechanic with like, just like, again, it was very simple but fun. Like the idea of just like investigating like the scenes to try and find like all the different items. They added some drama there later on with like the stuff with the bombs and stuff like this too. We got to compare stuff as well with that mechanic too. Like there's a lot of stuff that went into like, a very simplistic mechanic, but was just very fun in the moment as well to like do the stuff. It's like something to do, right? It's like, while like it didn't take like this massive amount of effort, I don't think mechanics to be fun always do have to take a massive amount of effort. It was just like something like simple and fun. It was simple and fun. Made us feel very involved in the case as well. Getting to hang out with Yelan, of course, is really great too. Seeing the new outfit for Yelan was fantastic. Like I love the new outfit that Yelan has, and the way they revealed it. And then they like after she put on the outfit, they were like doing like all of these like shots that were like very spy movie-esque, right, for Yelan, which is really cool as well. Like the shot of her at the bench waiting for him as he's walking by, like so fun, so fun, so fun. Yeah, like I feel like, this is one of those situations where you have like a quest that is, it's short enough. It's not too deep, as you said, but you just had like a really good time doing it. And it was like a really fun time doing it. We got to hang out with like a character that we don't always get to hang out with a lot as well. And Yelan really shunned this as well. Like she was fantastic. Like, not just like in the new outfit and stuff like this as well, but like I really feel like she was, seeing her like directly at her job again is such like a great thing always to do as well, because she is like very talented at like as basically a spy, basically like a agent of like a secret agent, and she is very good at that as well. Yeah, overall I had like a really good time with this. Like it was something that like I didn't even know we were getting. But in the end, I was like laughing at parts, smiling at parts. There's parts where I was like, oh, I'm having such a good time. Like, I just really like this event. And maybe it is like, there is like a little bit, as I said, like, as I said, it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be like this big, heavy, like emotional, impactful story. It was Yelan's on her vacation, or she can't go on her vacation because she has to do this thing. We help her out. We have all these plans. We have some like a few like different twists happening, and a little tiny investigation that's happening as well. And you find it out. You make a plan. You have this battle at the end. You capture this person. You save the day. That's what it was. It wasn't meant to be like the summer event we just got, you know what I mean? We didn't need another summer event like so quickly afterwards, you know what I mean? Like, even though like, you know, we wouldn't complain, you know, just, you know, dropping, because, you know, we already had the Inefa quest, we had this as well, and adding this little fun thing too made this update like, you know, even better, in my opinion as well. I'm not even finished going through all the stuff in an update. I had a blast with this, I really did. And I hope you guys had fun too. I don't know what you guys thought of this quest. Did you guys like it? Did you guys think that it was maybe, I don't know, did you guys think it was like too quick? Did you guys agree with me when I say that it felt like one of those like old TV shows? I generally want to hear what you guys think, because this is one of those things where I feel like it could go a way where people are like, oh, I love this so much, or like, oh, this was too short, you know what I mean? It could go either way. It could go either way with this stuff too. But anyway, it's rewards for having like a little fun quest with Yelan, and hopefully Paimon will come back. Is she back? She's back. Okay, and she's not a cap. We love Detective Paimon. We don't need Paimon going around with a club. I was being honest with you. You know what I mean? We don't need cop Paimon. Detective Paimon, okay. You know, the glasses, the funny stuff. Yeah. Watch this. I haven't done this in a while. Okay. And thank you so much for watching this episode, guys. Thank you for supporting me as always, and thank you for supporting Genshin. The next episode we're going to be doing is going to be the Aurora and Aoife quest that we haven't done yet. I'm actually very excited to do. Oh, I should also say as well, by the way, as an insert, I do love that they're building up to Nod Cry in like so many subtle different ways, like the stuff with Charlotte, the stuff with like, you know, obviously Nefa was a big build up to Nod Cry, but like they have stuff like this and like they're always mentioning Nod Cry. But I feel like, you know, the stuff with Charlotte and Yelan is so perfect as well, where it's like, hey, we're heading to Nod Cry. We can go to, you know, like maybe I'll see you there. Like it's very subtle, but like I love the tiny little build up here as well throughout the few missions building up to Nod Cry as well. But with that, I want to say thank you so much to Never Gonna Pay the Baby Gangster on Patreon, that being Typhar2, Jamie Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Delicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Anusa, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelton, Heck, Leon, High Casparian, Jared Beanham at the High Streamer YouTube, lovely Navia, Royal Gamer 7 and Blasco, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye bye.